Hi guys, I know you've missed my videos. Today is another tag because it's Sunday and Sundays are for tags. I know, very subtle. Um, I was inspired by Jenny in Neverland to do the mental health tag because if you've been on the blog several times before, you might have noticed that I talk about my issues with mental illnesses. And I think it's important to keep talking about it. And I'm aware that the Mental Health Awareness Month is over, but for me, it should be every month. So I'm going to do it now. And stop it, car. Okay, the problem with me doing those logs on the terrace is that I'm always being cut by cars. Anyway, I'm gonna try and keep it short because the last video was like 15 minutes long. And come on, no one watches 15 minutes of ramblings. Okay, the mental health tag. So, what's your mental health issue? Issues. That should be better. So, I suffer from agoraphobia, a general anxiety disorder, and bouts of depression. It all sounds scary and very dark, and sometimes it is, but you learn how to live with them. And I'm really proud to be able to say this out loud now, because last year I couldn't tell anyone about my illnesses, and it's a big step when you finally can talk about them. So here it is. It doesn't define me, it's just part of who I am. So it's me and those diseases, and we're roommates. So, second question. Do you have medication and or therapy? Well, I have both. I see a psychiatrist. That pronunciation was wrong. Anyway, I see a doctor every 2 weeks. It's been really helpful. I know some people think talking about your problems don't help. And I was very skeptical, but I've noticed some changes, and I've noticed that getting another perspective on my issues from a stranger really helps me understand that my problems have solutions that I'm not aware of, that I can't see by myself, and it's very important. About medication, I'm someone who hates meds in general. If I have a headache, I'm going to say, it'll pass. I have a toothache, it'll pass. I don't know, whatever is wrong with me. I hate taking meds. Pills are not my friends. And for a long time, I was against it. I preferred, to deal with my issues without any medication. The doctor understood that, and really, it was, I had to come to terms with the fact that I couldn't be helped. Well, that I had reached a point that where I needed more help than just talking and doing my best. So we agreed on a slight medication, not for my insomnia, which is completely insane because it gives me symptoms that are scaring me, which triggers the anxiety and all. It's crazy, but I have a lower dosage of medication, and let me tell you, it has helped, and it's not something that I see as a bad thing anymore. Some people don't need it. Some people do. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on medication, but I'm not ashamed to say that I needed that help. So that's it. Yes, medication. Yes, doctor. I'm really lucky to have both. What therapy or medication have you tried and have worked for you? Well, I've tried hypnosis with a psychologist a couple of years ago. It worked well to some extent. I discovered like my subconscious color was yellow, and I was afraid of walking down a staircase. Um, well, I won't give my medication's name, but I do have an antidepressant. Yeah, the English is that. Yeah, and also I'm on diazepam, that I can say, but I cannot remember the name of the other med I'm on. So that's it. As for therapies, I've tried the cognitive therapy for a very short time, but it was very expensive and I had to stop. So it's kind of a regret I have not being able to afford getting the treatment I need. But I found a program about agoraphobia created by a guy who had agoraphobia and struggled and reunited and gathered all information and just created a program to help others. And it cost me like 150 euros at the time, but that's what helped me the first time 5 years ago, and that is what is helping me right now. I'm on week 7 of the program, and I've had since such improvement that sometimes I wonder if the medical stuff are really worth it. But it's balance, the program, the medication. The therapy with the doctor is just me talking and him giving me advice and encouraging me, and it's nice. Not not enough, but nice. Um, Next question. How long have you had problems for? What kind of question is that? Forever? No, I've always been kind of nervous. It's in my genes. I'm a perfectionist, so I want everything to be perfect. I want everything and everyone to be happy, and I want the world to be fair, and that can't be. So I have to deal with that and come to terms with the fact it'll never happen. Um, I've had issues with bullying when I was a kid, but the real big mental health stuff came around my early 20s, and now I'm 26, turning 27 soon, and I've been struggling ever since, and it's okay. It's part of who I am, and it has taught me lots about myself, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Do your family and friends know? Um, some of my family know. Those who can understand, who have the right open mind to really be helpful, understanding without judging. The rest of the family just knows the basics. I've lost lots of my friends, basically all of my friends, because I was afraid of telling them. And so, no, outside of the friends that I met online, I don't have friends who know about my situation. Okay, next question. Does it affect your work and daily living? Yes, it does. Have been living with my mother since I came back from Japan. I had to come back from a student language exchange. I was supposed to live in Japan for a year, and I got sick and I had to come back. Sorry, my leg is getting numb. And so, yeah, it has affected my plans. And I've stayed enrolled at university, but I wasn't able to attend any classes or exams. Now I'm better. I'm much better than I was before since 2014. So I'm hoping to going back to university this September. Fingers crossed. 26 days and I'm in. I can't believe it. Um, it has affected my daily life as I couldn't go anywhere. Like going to the supermarket was impossible. Going to eat somewhere was impossible. Everything that goes with agoraphobia. If you have a question about any of those diseases, you can always ask me. Next question. What makes you feel calm? I thought this would be shorter. Anyway, my dog. My dog is the best thing that has happened to me. She knows how to get some of the tension out of my body. I also have relaxation tapes from my program. Reading, reading calms me down. I just have to grab a book. Usually not books with some subjects that are triggers for any attacks that I can have, like grief or stuff like that. I can deal with a serial killer, but I cannot deal with a book about someone losing their mother or animals being mistreated or killed or anything like that. Yoga has helped. I've lost my teacher. She moved away, far, far away, and so I've been practicing on my own. It's not the same thing, but it's sometimes it helps. And my blogging keeps me focused and gives me a goal, and it helps me because I'm a creature of routine. I need, to know that okay, tomorrow I'm doing this and that and this and that, and it helps a lot to have such a time-consuming hobby. What else? What do you do in crisis? Huh. Um, right now, I have a 6-step formula to use whenever I have a panic attack. It hasn't happened in a while, really. Yeah, a real panic attack or stuff like that. I used to go back home and hide or cry. I cry a lot, very very easily. My emotions. I'm oversensitive, so my emotions are right on the surface, and I just react so fast to everything that's happening around me that in crisis I flee. I flee usually. I'm trying to face the tiger, the anxiety tiger, and doing my best. I'm trying to lose control to get it back. That's the key for what I have. And so I'm using the things that I've learned in therapy and in my program. But as I've said before, I'm getting better. So weirdly, my mind is slowly erasing those bad memories, which is a good thing because before I used to only keep the bad memories. I'm not sure I've answered that question in the right way. What advice would you give to others suffering? I would say talk. It doesn't matter to who, just talk. Online, to your friends, to your mother, father, anyone. If you keep things within yourself, at some point you're going to explode, and the damages are going to be much worse, sorry, than if you had talked to somebody. It's a big step. It's scary. The judgment is still 1 inch away, you know. Find the right person and talk, even to a stranger, to me, even if we don't know each other. If you feel like you're suffering from one of the things that I've talked about, just let me know. We can talk, and then you can try and talk to a doctor or to someone else. But first, that first person is very important, so choose wisely, but talk. Don't stay in the dark yourself, by yourself. Just, you know, because loneliness is those mental illnesses' best friends. So just don't stay alone. Okay, what makes you smile? What makes me smile? Today, I received a book with my name in it, in the acknowledgments, from Louise Beach, who is in Paris right now, and it made me smile. It made me very, very, very honored. What makes me smile? What makes me smile? Flowers. I love flowers. I love to take a look at my bookcases and think, wow, those are my books, my babies. I smile whenever my dogs do something stupid, or when they're sleeping in my bed, or you know, when they find something to play with. It's fantastic to see those little faces, flurry faces, just get the best of everything. You know, they just, they're full of life. Um, Comments makes me smile. Just chats with my friends online make me smile. Whenever I get a little hello, or um, a nice hug, or you know, the simplest things are the things that I like most. I think, yeah, that's it. That's the interaction I get. The interactions I get every day really make me smile, even on a bad day, even when things get very tense or whatever. There's always someone who's gonna say hello, and it brings a smile to my face. Okay, next question. I think it's over. Describe your mental health issue in 5 words. Okay. Do I cheat or not? Work in progress, improvement, challenge, setbacks, happiness. Because when you manage to find a way to live with those issues, you can still find happiness. You create it. Okay, that video is going to be so long again. Oh my god, I even went longer than the last one. I'm sorry. You don't have to watch it, and I'm not giving you a special word to use. I'm tagging anyone who wants to talk about their mental health issues. I'm here whenever anyone feels like talking about it. I just hope this very, very, very long video uh, will help someone, or just, I don't know. This was just me trying to talk and share, and I'm stopping now. I'm sorry. I hope everyone has a great day, and have a great week for the week to come. And I'll see you very soon. Well, you'll see me very soon. Bye bye.